Chach said it happened in an instant. One moment the crowd at Arrowhead Stadium was roaring with excitement, and the next the entire place fell silent. Travis Kelce, the heart and soul of the Kansas City Chiefs offense, was on the ground. It didn't look good. You could feel the tension across the entire stadium. Fans went from cheering to holding their breath. Patrick Mahomes rushed toward him. Andy Reid's face tightened on the sideline, and suddenly everything that felt so secure about the Chiefs' season felt uncertain. This wasn't just another play. This was something that could change everything. For a moment, even the cameras didn't know where to focus. The superstar tight end who's become a living legend in Kansas City. The man who's been Mahomes' most trusted weapon, his go-to guy in clutch moments, was lying still on the turf. Trainers sprinted out. The offensive huddle broke apart, and Mahomes stood with his hands on his helmet, eyes locked on Kelce. It was one of those moments where time just stopped. You could feel it not just in the stadium, but across every Chiefs fan watching from home. The energy shifted completely. When Kelce finally moved, pushing himself up slowly, the crowd erupted in a mix of relief and fear. But you could see it in his expression. Something wasn't right. He limped to the sideline, frustration on his face, trying to wave off trainers. But Andy Reid wasn't taking any chances. Kelce sat down on the bench, helmet off, talking with staff while Mahomes kept glancing over between plays. Even though the game went on, everyone knew this was the story now. Because this isn't just about one player. This is Travis Kelce. He's not only Mahomes' safety blanket, he's the engine that makes the entire offense go. Every defensive coordinator in the league builds their game plan around trying to contain him, and even then it rarely works. He's the guy who keeps drives alive on third down, who finds space when no one else can, who makes impossible catches look routine. So when he's not 100%, the ripple effect is massive. After the game, reporters swarmed Andy Reid. His face said it all, concerned mixed with that classic stoic calm he always maintains. "We'll take a look at it," he said, but fans could tell it wasn't a simple bruise or bump. The Chiefs' locker room was quiet. Players talked about rallying together, about how much Kelce means to the team. You could feel the brotherhood, but you could also feel the anxiety because this team, as explosive and talented as it is, just isn't the same without 87 out there dominating. Patrick Mahomes spoke softly, but with that familiar leadership tone. "Travis means everything to this team," he said. "We'll have his back no matter what. But yeah, it's tough seeing him go down like that." You could hear the emotion in his voice. These two have built a bond that's more like family than teammates. They've shared countless iconic moments. The late-game heroics, the playoffs magic, the Super Bowl glory, and now this uncertainty hung over everything. Social media exploded. Chiefs fans around the world started posting messages of support while analysts began asking the hard questions. Could the Chiefs' offense survive without their most consistent weapon? Could Mahomes adapt quickly enough? Would the younger receivers step up? And what would this mean for the Chiefs' chances of defending their crown this season? Meanwhile, the video of Kelce's fall replayed endlessly. Slow motion clips, sideline angles, fan footage. Everyone wanted answers. Some claimed it was just a tweak. Others feared the worst. Inside the Chiefs facility, medical staff worked through the night running scans and evaluations. The next morning, the team released a brief statement. Travis Kelce is being evaluated for an injury. Further updates will follow. Short, cautious, not the reassurance fans were hoping for. Reporters caught glimpses of Kelce leaving the facility with trainers. He was walking, but slowly. No crutches, but definitely careful. That image alone sent fans spiraling into speculation. Was it a sprain? Hyperextension? Was he playing next week? Nobody knew for sure, but one thing was certain. The Chiefs' entire offensive rhythm depended on his status. Patrick Mahomes didn't hide it either. At practice, his focus was sharp, but his frustration showed. Without Kelce running routes, the offense felt different. The chemistry, the timing, it's something built over years of trust of reading each other's minds mid-play. Mahomes has often said that Kelce doesn't even run routes the way they're drawn up. He just feels the defense and Mahomes feels him. That's how they've made magic happen again and again. Losing that connection, even temporarily, is like removing a piece of Mahomes' own instincts. And then there's the emotional weight. Travis Kelce isn't just any player. He's the team's energy source. He's the guy cracking jokes on the sideline, hyping everyone up, dancing after touchdowns, setting the tone with his swagger. When he's sidelined, that fire dims. The locker room feels quieter. The team feels different. Fans began remembering just how much he's given to Kansas City, the tough games he's played through, the injuries he shrugged off before, the postseason performances that turned him into a future Hall of Famer. He's the ultimate competitor, the heartbeat of the Chiefs' dynasty run. So seeing him hurting, seeing him walk off the field felt like seeing the soul of the Chiefs take a hit. Even the national media picked up on it fast. Every sports show was talking about Kelce's fall and what it meant for the Chiefs. Some analysts said Mose was good enough to carry the load no matter what. Others argued that Kelce was the irreplaceable piece, the player who made the difference when the pressure was on. Without Kelce, one commentator said, the Chiefs are still dangerous, but they're not the same monster. Back in Kansas City, fans gathered outside Arrowhead just to leave signs and messages. Get well soon, 87. We believe in you, Kelce. It's not just about football anymore. It's about what he represents. The connection he's built with fans, his loyalty to the city, his leadership off the field. It's personal. Chiefs Kingdom rallies behind its stars, and no one embodies that more than Travis Kelce. And then came the update everyone had been waiting for. The Chiefs' official account posted Travis Kelce suffered no structural damage. His status will be evaluated day to day. The reaction was pure relief. Fans flooded social media with celebration. Mahomes posted a simple message. Let's go. You could tell he was fired up. Kelce himself responded later that night, posting a video with a grin and saying, "Why all know me? I'll be back sooner than you think." The confidence was back. Classic Kelce energy. But even with the good news, the warning signs were there. The Chiefs knew they couldn't keep relying so heavily on one player, no matter how great he was. Andy Reid began shifting practice routines, emphasizing the younger receivers, working on different offensive looks. Rashee Rice, Sky Moore, and Noah Gray all saw increased reps. This was more than just a temporary adjustment. It was a moment of evolution. And that's what makes this moment so important. Kelce's fall wasn't just a scare. It was a wake-up call. A reminder that even the strongest teams, the most complete dynasties, are one injury away from chaos. It forced the Chiefs to adapt, to look within, to prepare for a future where others have to step up. Still, the presence of Travis Kelce remains unmatched. Watching him jog back into practice a few days later sent chills through fans and teammates alike. He was smiling, chatting with Mahomes, testing that leg carefully but confidently. You could see it, that fire in his eyes. The same competitive spirit that's driven him his whole career. For Kelce, pain is part of the game. What matters is how you respond.